Hi everyone, Dr. David here with Synergy Wellness in New York. We have a patient that we're following up. So many people wanted to see a follow-up on a costochondritis patient and a follow-up on a acid reflux hiatal hernia patient. We have, can I use your name?
Sure.
Patrick. So Patrick, we'll try to put his video up, his first video up. But interesting case, some people suffer from the chest pain, the costochondritis, especially when they work out or overuse it. Others suffer from acid reflux, GERD, heart palpitations, and we were just talking about this, so I had him pause the conversation so you guys can hear this, because I think this is really important for you guys to hear. So first off, he came to see me from California. I'm in New York. About a year ago.
Last April. So about a year and 4 months.
A year and 4 months. And I got a warm welcome. He gave me a big hug, which was nice. And he went and saw a chiropractor. Thank you. And you went and saw a chiropractor when you got back. You were here for 2 weeks, I think. So he treated with me for 2 weeks. Not ideal for me. I mean, I would love to get 4 weeks. That would be nice, or 5 would be even better. But 2 weeks, we got him started. So let's follow up for everybody else out here that may want to queue up and watch this other video that we did on you from before. Let's start with your costochondritis. That was pretty bad. I mean, he wasn't working. You were on disability?
No, I was working, but I worked from home and life was just extremely difficult. Long story short, 3 ambulatory visits. Palpitations were reaching 180 up to 202 beats per minute, full cardiac workup, and emergency room, primary care. Every doctor imaginable was like, okay, this is just anxiety, or maybe it's an adrenal fatigue, or maybe there's a heart rhythm issue. We should put you on beta blockers. It was just Band-Aid after Band-Aid.
And you were on lots of different medications. Yes. So what different kinds of medications were you on?
Let's see, gabapentin, they tried Lexapro, they tried Paxil, they tried Wellbutrin, anything to calm the nervous system. One doctor said, I'll give you 1,000 milligrams a day of naproxen. Within a month, you'll be cured.
Wow. Okay. So for all of you watching out there, I mean, I think he just named every class of drug there. I mean, they were just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what what sticks, basically, right? I would
say one real big key, anyone that's suffering with this, is you're air starved. And I had to learn that because when I went to doctors or hospitals, they would say your blood oxygen, 95 to 100, you're breathing okay, but yet I felt air starved. And especially changing weather, or if you're outside and you're going into air condition or a dry environment, you naturally would feel air going into your body, into your lungs. But if your mouth is dry, you'll naturally hyperventilate.
Or let me add to that, if you have esophagitis, which a lot of people have from acid reflux, or if you have costochondritis, it hurts to breathe in a deep breath because it hurts. It's like someone stabbing you in the ribs or in the back or in the chest, right? It hurts. So that's the connection there. Now,
for me, the pain would only be if I forced my rib cage to be open. Mm-hmm. But if I was just walking around or working or doing anything, I didn't feel the pain. It was just constantly compressed. So it almost felt like you'd have almost like a girdle or something compressing in. So it came upon me with no symptom. I was just always breathing very short and shallow, I guess you could say.
Okay, besides the anxiety and the panic attacks and the heart palpitations and the heart rate going up, what other symptoms did you have? Did you have any acid reflux symptoms?
I didn't realize that I did until you told me. I just, I would burp up and just think that was just normal.
But okay, so people are probably going, wait a minute, since I told you, right? So I'm even questioning, wait a minute, since I told you. So what do you mean by that? You didn't realize it. Did you have silent reflux? Did you have a metal taste in your mouth the next morning, a lump in your throat? Or did you have acid reflux only when, like a little bit of heartburn, only when you burped?
Yeah, I didn't really realize it. Just became a casual thing for me. If I had a meal, I would burp up a lot. And I would just think, oh, maybe I ate too much. I swallowed air. And then when you mentioned it, you didn't coach me to think that. Okay. I became more aware of my body. And I was like, interesting. Okay, if I do less gluten, more protein. Oh, I don't burp up. Oh, I'm not getting that feeling. Like I didn't even realize it was reflux.
Food ever come up though?
A little bit sometimes.
A little bit. So that's gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, right? That's what it is. So, but nobody wants to say that long word. So, yeah, or dysphagia. Some people it gets worse. We had one guy he was down to like 130 pounds. That video is incredible. You guys got to watch. We have a whole playlist of hiatal hernia videos and a playlist of costochondritis videos separately. And some of those people have both, like this guy. So I
got to throw something in.
Yeah.
This is not script, obviously.
Yeah.
I dealt with a year and a half, 2 years, where if I bent over, I would get a skip of the heart rate of the beat, shoot up to 140, 150 for about a minute, come down. Like I said, they checked for AFib, heart's perfect, great ejection fraction. After you worked on me, I came home, and it took but the first 2 weeks, I was actually a little worse, but then that was it. I never got those heart skips again since you started me on this and doing the stretches.
He's pointing to the reflux shield. He has that in his hand. So I saw him, remember, for 2 weeks, like a year ago.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit over a year ago. And I didn't have a ton of time. And one of the reasons why we're doing this video is because he was using the reflux shield wrong. And I want to make sure you guys, whoever bought this, is using this correctly. This is so important to me that you use this properly. And if you do, you guys are going to be so happy that you bought this. Trust me, okay? Now, hold this for a sec. We're going to go over that in a minute. But this is also a follow-up over a year later after seeing somebody for 2 weeks with both costochondritis and hiatal hernia. Now, his costochondritis is not 100%. He went to a chiropractor and he's really stiff. His old chiropractor was Dr. Palumbo, Arnold Schwarzenegger's chiropractor, right? Yeah. What's that?
Columbo, yeah.
Columbo. Did I say Palumbo? I think I said with a P. Yes. So big guy, right? So he's got a chiropractor that just can't seem to get motion in the thoracic spine. So we went over exercises, stretches again. Some of them he was doing incorrectly. He hates doing the foam roller. That's a big one for both costo and for hiatal hernia. So we went over that again. So now that he's got... Yeah, and then he wasn't using cold laser. So we did cold laser for the costochondritis, right? That's a game changer. So now that he's been back a couple days, we've been using cold laser on the chest, again, because he hasn't been able to find somebody, which I'm shocked because in California, there's plenty of docs using cold laser therapy, okay? So if you got costochondritis, find a chiropractor that can adjust you and do cold laser therapy, and you will get through this, trust me, just like he did. He was in pain. Trust me. Not to mention the hiatal hernia issues, right? That was a secondary. The main reason he came in was the costochondritis. Nodules. And the heart palpitations and nodules in his chest. He had a lot of muscle adhesions. Laser's going to fix that. So I'm not going to show you how we treat that. You've seen plenty of videos. And if you haven't seen me treat costochondritis, please watch the costochondritis playlist. There's everything in there. Tips, stretches, exercises, treatments, golden nuggets. Yeah, everything. Okay, now we're going to go over how to use the reflux shield properly. He was using this incorrectly. So hold this. When you want to you want to find your ribs here, your bottom ribs come together, and that's your xiphoid. And it's got to, where the ribs come together, it's going to be bony. It's going to be hard. And then right below it, just below it, just off of it, underneath it, it's gonna be soft. And Patrick's trying to lose a little weight here, so you can feel that softness. Okay, you can feel the belly. Okay, some people have so much bloating in this area that it's like a board here trying to get here. But you're gonna feel where it goes from bone. Is that sensitive? Mm-hmm. It is. Okay. Well, some people are sensitive right on the xiphoid, but when you come off of it, you're going to also be sensitive right off of it. And you want to get the reflux shield, this beveled edge, right here. Okay, the logo facing up on the handle, but the beveled edge goes right up under that, butted up under that xiphoid process. Okay, right in the center here. Okay, and start at the center, and you want to have it at an angle, right? And you're going to take both hands and push into a pressure of 5. but the placement is key. If you're all the way over here, I have some people doing it all the way over here, all the way down here to the left, along the ribs here. You can do that, but the hernia is right in the center, okay? Right where your ribs, again, come together and your thumbs come together, and then right below that, that's your xiphoid. And some of you will have a rib angle really steep like this, and some people will have it more wide. He's a wider bodied guy, so it's going to be a little wider. We have some people with it really wide, right? So if it's really wide, you'll have to move the reflux shield around in different spots, but it's always going to be center or just a barely to the left of center. Now, when I say barely, I'm not talking all the way down here, guys. So I've had one person say they were doing it all the way down here and they're wondering why it doesn't work. The hernia, where the stomach turns into the esophagus and goes through the diaphragm, is right dead center and barely slightly to the left of center. Slightly, I mean the width of your finger turns sideways, not this side, but the narrow side, okay? And we're talking maybe like your pinky finger width, right? So it's just a teeny bit, okay? So we're gonna get in there to a 5. I'm gonna place my other hand, I'm gonna get 5. Once we reach a 5, and it's good to put some lotion right on the tip here or on your belly here if you have dry skin, okay? We're gonna pretend like this is a shifter, like in an automatic car. You have park position, you have reverse, you have neutral, drive, first, second gear, right? So let's do that again. You have park, where you're going to get to that pressure of a 5 out of 10, okay? And once you got it pressed in a 5 out of 10, on exhalation, you're going to smoothly reverse, neutral, drive, first, second, pressing with a pressure of 5 the whole time through for about 2 inches. And then right after 2 inches, you go 4, 3, 2, 1, and just pull it right off. So it's, and you heard him burp, or maybe you didn't hear him, he just burped, because that's trapped air in there. So it's very common after this maneuver to have a little bit of burping, and sometimes there's a little bit of acid in there. Was there acid in there? No, and you're also laying flat down, which can, some people get acid just laying down. So this is really good to do at night, before you eat or after you eat. You could do this a couple times a day. We recommend twice a day, 3 to 5 repetitions twice a day. So that's 6 to 10 repetitions a day. So I have it right in the center. And again, location is, now I'm pushing it up against his rib. You could feel that up against the rib lightly. I'm not jamming it up there. Okay, lightly. And then I'm pushing down with both hands. The logo on the handle is facing up. Pushing down, pushing down. I get to a 5. Are we at a 5 yet? Okay, and then we're going to go smoothly on exhalation, reverse, neutral, drive, keep the 5 pressure, slide it down, and then pull it up. And you're going right down the middle towards the belly button. Not to the side, not to the left, just go straight down. Don't get fancy. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys are using this properly. If you have any questions, you purchased this device and you have questions about whether or not you're using it correctly, you can go to our website and you can contact us that way, refluxshield.com. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. If you got anything from this video, or even if you just like this view of the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you guys.